Good afternoon from the 41.36.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, today is Sunday. It was freezing this morning when we woke up. It's nice, probably low 50s right now.
No.
Sun's out, slight breeze. Came over here today, Boss Hog.
Yep.
So I took it to the shop. They did a tune-up, stuff like that, and gave me an estimate on what the problem was. And you have the same engine in Smalls.
Yep. Same exact engine to the T. So it's pretty easy. It's just the intake manifold.
And how many times have you done that on yours?
I've done it like 3 or 4 times because I had the same issue, but my intake manifold was gunked up. So we're gonna do this in one shot. I've got to do all the stuff to be able to clean it all out. We'll let it soak, and we'll flush that system completely out, and we'll get you all ready to go again, man.
Worth it.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, thanks again. So you'll have to stay tuned for episode 2 when we get into it. And yeah.
It's gonna be good, honestly. It's a very simple, straightforward thing.
It was weird because it started running okay, better this morning.
Yep, that tune-up will really help out quite a bit with that. But from what everything is like,
that
fogging,
didn't fix the problem. That would only
it's band-aiding it to where you can keep on going and whatnot. Which you don't want to have any major catastrophes going on with that because it's coolant going in, engine oil going in. It can go. If it gets corroded too much, it could hop over and go into either or, which, yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
So we'll get you all straightened up and
cool.
Get it all clean and all good to go again.
Yep. And I got a loaner vehicle, so I can leave this here.
Yep.
Get at it. Not in any huge rush, but stay tuned for part 2 at a later date.
Oh, yeah.
It is now Monday afternoon, sunny. About 70 degrees. It was freezing when I woke up this morning, but it's, I'm sweating a little bit because I'm chasing naughty girls. This is Private Benjamin. Say hello, Private Benjamin. She is not the flightiest bird. You're kind of heavy for a chicken. And that's not meant as an insult either. That's a compliment. So I think she's sneaking under the fence instead of running over it. But I've had Private Benjamin here. I've had you almost 4 years now, and I got her off Craigslist, and she was already a year old. So she is older for a hen, but still laying some nice big eggs, as far as I know. You took the winter off, but that's okay. And what I've been trying to do with my Whiting True Blues is I'm basically cloning her. I have used her daughters and her sons and her granddaughters and her grandsons, and I'm trying to recreate this this feather color pattern. And this feather color pattern is called duckwing. I don't know why, but it's black and white. You got some bronze on the chest, and then she's got the sideburns going, the muffs. And so that's something else that I'm trying to breed into my Whiting True Blues. So hopefully, maybe someday, I'll have Whiting True Blues that are all uniform as far as the feather color and the muffs go. So, you want to get back in there? Do you see yourself in the camera? I can't see anything in the camera, Private Benjamin. This bad girl. Yeah, she is. She's one of my Easter eggers. She was created using a Whiting True Blue rooster. Larry's other brother, Daryl, and we use some Highline Browns, which are production brown egg layers, sex-link hybrids that were bred to produce lots and lots of eggs. So I bred her to the Whiting True Blue rooster to get some Easter eggers. Their eggs are mixed in the blue, and these are more of a light brown. Your mom laid more of a light brown. So these are kind of a light green, spearmint, mint, in that range of light greens, not really in olive. But I have more of her sisters, half-sisters, in the incubator right now due to hatch. So anybody looking for Easter eggers, hatch date, they'll be available on Saturday, March 5th. You got to come pick them up. We'll talk about that more later. What about you? You're acting awfully calm now. Yeah, she jumped out of the run. She went on the other side of the barbed wire out into the cow pasture. I can't get over there very easy. Yeah. So you're just going to hang out with me for a few minutes, and maybe you'll think about that next time before you get out. I doubt it. You've got a bird brain. My biggest egg haul of the year. There's 35 eggs there. I dropped one egg. One egg was smashed in one of the nest boxes, and another egg was cracked in a nest box. So 38 eggs. Let's see, I'm up around 90, a little over 90 hens and pullets. So they're just now getting back into production here in February, and I like that. They slow down over the winter. So I'm getting them back into shape here. And I got a very exciting egg today. This is a nice olive egger. Vibrant, glossy olive with speckles. And that's the first one like that I've ever gotten. This is from a Moran's rooster and Americana hen. And let's go take a look at the parents, and maybe I can flag down one of the girls. That nice, vibrant olive speckled egg came out of this flock. It was arranged a little bit differently, this flock last year. You've got right now I've got two black copper Moran's roosters in there. But last year I only had one black copper Moran's rooster, and I had this blue copper Moran's rooster in there also. You can run them together and they'll end up, you've got a black blue splash copper Moran's flock, and that's what I had been doing with this last year. That's a splash. She's going to be going to a new flock. But anyway, the copper Moran's roosters were the only ones in here, so they're the father. And I've got a bunch of black copper Moran's hens. So if I hatch their eggs, I'm going to get purebred copper Moran's. And but I also have some of the blue egg mixed color Americanas, mixed feather color. And they are the mothers, or one of them is the mother of that nice vibrant olive speckled egg. And she's a cutie. Yeah, I'm peeking in on your dust baths. And of course you can't see the Americanas very well when they are dust bathing. But yeah, they lay the blue eggs. So combining them with the dark brown egg roosters, I got olive eggs. And that was my first olive egg using the copper Moran's roosters. I'd been using Welsumers before, and yeah, so we're all happy about that. There we go. Those two are blue egg layers, and so is that one. This is a Moran's rooster crossed with an Americana hen, and she's not the one that laid the egg. It was one of her sisters in another flock. But a lot of them look similar to this. A lot of them are just black, but you can see they have the copper around the neck. Not all of them have that, and a very nice shade of blue. But yeah, you should start laying nice olive eggs any day now also. Yeah, you were a naughty girl. I caught you in the net. That's what I did. I caught you in the net. And now I get to hold you for a while and show you off. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. Can't wait to see your pretty eggs. Bark, bark, bark. Very talkative. I really enjoy the Moran's. And their offspring are doing pretty well too. Okay, okay. Just don't be hopping the fence anymore. Can we do that? No. I might as well go through some of these eggs, tell you who's laying what. These two are kind of a mint or a light green. Those are from number 2's granddaughters. This is from a Welsomer. You can see it's a little bit lighter shade than the Morans, but it is speckled. And I get a different, almost a different shade and a different speckle pattern from her every time. They aren't really consistent. This is one of my Morans crossed with the Americana, and yeah, I'm in love with that egg. These are white and true blues, and I do have a rooster in there, so if I hatch those, I'd have purebred white and true blues. And then that's a green egger. When I cross the white and true blues with the Welsomers, that's what I've been doing for a few years. And I'm getting the lighter greens like this, and you'll see over here too. Let's see, what do we got here? That's a white and true blue, that's a white and true blue, that's one of my new layers, either a black or a blue copper Morans. And this is a little lighter than my other Morans, and that's okay. You're not going to get 100% of them that shade. You've got to hatch 100 Morans to find the really dark ones, but most of them are going to be a little bit lighter. It's still a very cool egg with the speckles, dark speckles on there. So, and then this is one of my oldest olive eggers. She was a white and true blue Welsomer cross, and then back cross to a Welsomer again to kind of darken it up. And then these are the Welsomer white and true blue crosses. So Welsomer with the white and true blue, and I get the lighter shades of green. They're not really olive, lighter shades of green. And then over here I got black, blue, or splash copper Morans. And you can see, you know, like this one is lighter, but it's a lot more speckled. So your Morans eggs, you can get quite a variety of shades. These are the Americanas. So if I hatch these eggs, they're in with the Morans rooster, and I'll hopefully be getting a lot more of these vibrant olive speckled eggs out of that. And up here we got a white leghorn. Nice big old white eggs from a little white bird. Those are cool. These are I'm calling them Easter eggers. That's a white and true blue rooster with the Highline Brown production brown egg layers. So they're laying a light green, mint colors. And then this is, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there. I've got some of number 2's daughters. So I think these two are from her daughters. This is probably a white and true blue Welsomer cross. Same with that one. That's a white and true blue purebred. And then these are back crosses. I did the white and true blue with the Welsomer. And I got, you know, kind of a lighter color green. And then I cross it back to the Welsomer again, and they start getting darker. And that's about the darkest shade that I have been getting until today. And this one has some nice speckles on it too. So, and you can kind of see the difference in these two. You know, the one on the right there is a little bit more glossy, and it's a little bit darker. And that's exactly what I'm going for, is being able to offer my customers a rainbow of different shades of eggs. And you don't know, there's no exact science to this, so you don't know what you're going to get until you know, hatch the chicks and raise them for 6 months. What's up, Bob? You want in on the video? Alright. Alright, I can talk about my chickens and eggs all day long, but this egg is, yeah, that's very exciting. And I like these dark ones too. Those are really uncommon, and if I get it close enough without jiggling around, there's marbling speckles on there. Very cool. Are you meowing at me, Bob? With your little horse meow? 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 All right, Bob, I'm done talking about chickens. It has really been like the perfect day. Probably about 70 degrees, sunny, hardly any breeze. Just, yeah, very, very lovely day. Yesterday, I did go over to the 41.36. Gary from Simple Life Reclaimed took a look at my Suburban. If you haven't seen their video from today, I'll put a link up there. But yeah, Gary and Mel over at Simple Life Reclaimed. And yeah, if you haven't seen their video, go over there and say, thank you, Gary. um, and also, you know, Anthony and Roxanne at Country Road Cure. They are also over there along with Wyatt. And I did some consulting with them about their chicken plans coming up. So I really hope to work with them and, you know, helping them get started with chickens. Chickens are a lot of fun. But yeah, Gary is going to tackle the Suburban. And that, I tell you, it is great having friends like Drew and like Gary that I can consult with. And because that, you know, Boss Hog, it's a 1991. It was last year of the square body. So it's 30 years old. And I plan on keeping that the rest of my life. I know it may sound nuts to some of you people, but yeah, I do plan on keeping that for the rest of my life. Not as my only vehicle. I would like a second vehicle. I will be going that route someday. But, you know, it's great for hauling stuff around. Once it's working properly, I can, it's a 3/4 ton, so I can hook up a trailer to it and haul stuff around. If I ever got back seats for it, I could haul a bunch of people around in there. So yeah, I do plan on keeping that the rest of my life, and with that, you know, putting more investment into it. If you look at the, you know, the lifespan of a car, that a brand new Suburban is like $50,000, $60,000. I have no idea. A used Suburban, and with anything less than 100,000 miles on it, a used Suburban would be $15,000 to $20,000. So yeah, you know, there's nothing wrong with keeping some of these older cars on the road, keeping them up, and so I'd like to put some more money into that. There's a few things I'd like to do, you know, not in any rush to do any of that. I'd like to get it painted. Sure would nice if it was a pretty paint job on there. Needs a new windshield, could use some back seats. I need gaskets for all the doors. I'd like to get the cruise control working. You know, stuff like that. The dash needs some work. The odometer needs to be fixed. And the speedometer works fine. The odometer went out on me. And, you know, just little things like that. And the beauty of the older vehicles is the parts are cheap. And that was one thing Gary was telling me yesterday is, you know, the parts are just, they're cheap and they're plentiful. And that Suburban, the body is in great shape. Yeah, it needs a paint job, but it's not rusting out. It's the frame is excellent condition. You know, there's no major dents or body damage to it, and it really is a good candidate for keeping it on the road and keeping it going for the rest of my life. And that's not going to be a ton of miles. You know, I doubt if I had that another 15, 20 years, I doubt I'd put 100,000 miles on it. So it doesn't have to keep going. And then maybe I can leave it to somebody else who will enjoy the classic style of older vehicles. But yeah, I do plan on keeping that Suburban, and I very much appreciate having people like Drew and Gary to consult on that. And finally, we've got, you know, not everybody has time and days off to do this stuff. So luckily, it's going to rain Wednesday or Thursday, so we'll tackle that on a rainy day when they can't be working on their basement. So yeah, if you haven't seen their video, head over to Simple Life Reclaimed and say thanks, Gary. And I just, boy, they are, I tell you, I met them before they got huge. I've met quite a few channels, and I could tell when I met them that they were going to be, you know, big on YouTube. And both of them, they're just getting after it. They're progressing at a constant pace. They've tackled these huge, they're homesteading. They're turning raw land into their home. And living it, yeah, you guys probably all know all that stuff, but it's I love watching channels like that. Now, I've always said the most exciting, YouTube for me is when a family gets to a new piece of land and gets started. You know, they're sharing all their dreams, and you can tell they're motivated because of the, you know, they're out there working hard. They got no boss over them telling them they need to get busy. They are their own bosses, and it's that motivation of, you know, self ownership, and I just really enjoy seeing that. So yeah, head on over to Simple Life Reclaimed or Country Road Cure if you are not already. I hope to be collaborating with them in the future on some chickens, and I'd love to be able to help them more than they've helped me. But I'll do what I can when I can, and that's just awesome. So all right, yeah, Boss Hog might be coming back to me sooner than expected, with a lot lower repair bill than I expected, and I gotta love that. All right, I'll stop gabbing for today. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. Expect to see more of me. My side jobs are kind of dwindling down, so I'm going to have more time available. And hopefully, I'll now have a vehicle available so I can start doing some more fun stuff that I really enjoy doing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Take it easy, everybody. No, look the other way. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. I don't want to be in the camera. You be in the camera. Who's that pretty girl in the camera? Oh, yeah. Are you gonna peck my nose? You look like you're gonna peck my nose. You're thinking about it. You are. You're thinking about pecking my nose. I bet you're faster than me, too. Alright, let's go.